Hey guys, Lizardlea here for 4 Heavenly Beasts, day 42. I am going to finish this last page today. All I have left is the black, it's 310 exactly, and I'm going to finish this page no matter what. I do have a bunch of errands to run, so I might literally only be able to finish that. It's 6:17 in the morning. I've only been awake for 17 minutes, so yeah, I might only be able to finish that. I started redoing the crew-neck threads on the first 2 pages where the tiger is because I'd misread and I thought it was 2 strands instead of 1. So I pulled it all out and I started redoing it with just 1 strand. I wasn't recording it. I don't remember why. It was actually like before Christmas, I think, that I did that. So, oh, yeah, but I was redoing it, and I ran out of crew-neck thread. I didn't have enough, because all the ones that I pulled out just shred. They shredded. I wasn't able to reuse them because they just fell apart. But I've bought a lot more since. There's 4 here. So I should be able to finish that, and then eventually finish all of it throughout the project. Yeah, the sun hasn't come up yet, so I can't start the 310 until the sun is up because the black is always very brutal on my webcam. So I get to wake up a little bit more, I guess.
Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I am immensely grateful that February is over. That was a terrible month for my family and I, and my friends, and just everybody in general. February just sucked. I hope March is kinder to you guys. David is not here at the moment, so I'm going to be resuming the questions I left on, I don't know, 2 videos ago? I'm not even sure how long ago it's been. 34. What kind of baby animal would you most love to be surrounded by? I mean, cats. Like, I love cats. And kittens. I love both of them. It's always been so weird to me that people prefer kittens over cats, but don't care how vastly different a dog is from a puppy. Like, I don't get it. Kittens don't get much bigger, but puppies will often get way bigger. And if you raise a kitten to, be fun and playful like a dog, the cat will be the same way. So if you want them to have a personality, you just raise them that way. So I don't know. I also love puppies, though. Most animals I love. Most. Not all, but most. Like, one I know I don't want to be surrounded by is naked mole rats. Because although I loved Kim Possible, those things are freaking terrifying in real life. They're very scary looking. Oh, and I don't know if you guys have ever held a chinchilla before, but that is one of the softest animals ever. I'd love to be surrounded by baby chinchillas. Oh my gosh. 35. If you could have any animal as a pet, which one would you choose? I mean, a dragon. But, I can't do that because it's not real. So, although white tigers are my favorite animals, I don't want a white tiger because that would be really difficult to raise, especially in the desert there. Ugh. I don't know. Honestly, a little lizard, that'd be cool. Any kind of reptile. I like reptiles. Because, I mean, cats and dogs are my favorite, but DJ and I are both allergic, so does it really work? Okay, questions to make conversation. Oh dear, I don't know if this will go poorly or worse. 1. What is your Harry Potter house? Okay, so growing up, like when I was in school and I was still studying and all of that, I always got Ravenclaw because I worked my butt off to get A's. And I was always studying. But now that I get to just, live and my world doesn't revolve around getting good grades and studying, I am a Hufflepuff. I care about my friends a lot. I like to be happy. I like to be friendly. Hufflepuff works for me. And DJ is Slytherin. And everybody I've spoken to is like, yeah, those track. And then, you also have the opposites attract thing. So, although, not gonna lie, I totally think DJ cares about his friends. Excuse me, and his family just as much as I do. So, I don't know. What else is, important for Hufflepuffs? Hufflepuff. If I knew how to spell. Not Hufflepuff, Hufflepuff. Okay. Patient, fair, hardworking, and sometimes blandly nice. Wow, Rowling. That was nice of you, wasn't it? Blandly nice. Pfft. I am patient, and I would say I'm more patient than DJ on most occasions. I try to be fair. I try to consider both sides. Definitely, DJ is definitely really good at that. He's really good at the devil's advocate thing. I am hardworking. He's also hardworking. And I worked retail, so of course I was blandly nice. 2. What is the strangest coincidence that ever happened to you? Literally nothing is coming to mind for me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure plenty of coincidences have happened to me, but nothing's coming to mind. 3. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I have answered this before. If it can be anything, no matter what, and I'll still survive and be healthy, pizza. If not, it's potatoes, because you can survive off of potatoes. So yeah. 4. What is one thing people would never guess about you? Okay, so I will say, if someone has never met me before, if they haven't talked to me or anything, I don't think most people would guess that my favorite color is blue. Unless, of course, I'm wearing one of my normal blue outfits. Just, blue jeans and a blue shirt. And my blue car. But, if they just see me in a Target, with what I'm wearing right now, I have on a gray shirt. So, most people probably wouldn't assume that blue is my favorite color because I am a girl. Although, I think I read somewhere that blue is actually the most common favorite color. So maybe they would guess that. Okay, so a complete stranger. I guess my cross-stitching. Probably how much I liked Pokemon, at least growing up. How much I like anime and manga. I feel like most people wouldn't guess that. But now, so if this is supposed to be any person, which would include my family and my friends and all that, what would they never guess about me? I don't know. I don't generally keep secrets, and honestly, I'm not very interesting. So, yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna move on because I got nothing. 5. What is a story you love to tell but hardly ever get a chance to? Gosh. Now I have to think of a story I haven't already told you guys, because I've told you guys about Hinterbrand and the run and dip, because that's always fun. That's another story I love to tell. My brother used to say Noopy because he couldn't say his S's, and so he said Noopy instead of Snoopy. Loved that. All the times I've choked on something. I've definitely talked about those because it was terrifying and horrifying in the moment, and it's absolutely hilarious in hindsight. I don't know, like the kind of friends I have and the people I hang out with, you know, if we want to just tell a story that has nothing to do with anything else, we don't care. Especially if it's a fun story that somebody loves to tell, you know? So I feel like the hardly ever get a chance to is my hang up. Because if I want to tell somebody about something, I just do. 6. What is an unpopular opinion you hold? What is an unpopular opinion that I hold? I like country. I feel like a lot of people that I've met just don't like country. Music, I mean. Sorry, I don't know if I made that clear or not. Unpopular opinions. There is that British show, what is it? Come and tell us your unpopular opinions. Something up till now that you've been scared to say. He is so much fun. I love watching that guy. Let's see. Beer out of a can tastes weird. I just, all beer is disgusting. Oh, that's an unpopular opinion I have. I don't like alcohol. I don't like the taste of it. I don't like the smell of it. I just don't like it. Like, we have a pina colada mix, which has no alcohol in it. Delicious. As soon as you put alcohol in it, I'm just like, ugh. Okay, so this says funny unpopular opinions. Milk does not build strong bones. Okay. Crushed avocados should not be eaten in public. What? Avocado's delicious. Job searching can be fun. Ooh, no. Different brands of water do not all taste the same. Yeah. I don't see how that's funny or unpopular. Of course they don't. I can tell. Almost all bottled water is disgusting to me. I don't like it. Alcohol changes your actions, not your intentions. Okay, they're not fun. Those aren't funny. Let's see. 120 unpopular opinions. Let's see. Vegetables are better than fruit. Oh, yes, absolutely. Money can buy happiness. I think this is true to an extent. Like, I do think if I couldn't afford, like, you know, my cross-stitching hobby, I would not be as happy as I am. Because cross-stitching brings me a ton of happiness. And I have to be able to afford all the materials and the pattern and everything else involved with it. So, I think it's a factor. Absolutely. Beyonce is an overrated performer. I mean, I've always really liked her. She's not my favorite artist, like I know she is for a lot of people, but I don't think she's overrated. I think she's right where she should be. I think she's a really good entertainer. Taylor Swift is one of the most underrated singers and songwriters in this generation. Doesn't she have a ton of awards? I don't think she's underrated. I think, like Beyonce, she's right where she should be. She's a spectacular artist. Football is more of America's sport than baseball is. I feel like, yeah. It's called American football. Because, you know, we call it soccer otherwise. Because we're weird. I hate football, though. Oh, that's another one. One of my unpopular opinions. I hate most sports. You can have kids before you get married. I think so. That isn't what I want for me, and it's not a religious thing. It's just my desire. I want to get married before I have kids, but I'm not going to judge other people. If they're happy in their relationship, if they want a kid and they don't want to be married, that's their choice. They don't have to. So, yeah. It's not my place to say what they should and should not do. I'd rather drive in silence than with music playing. Oh, God, no. Oh, that is the worst. Like, I always have CDs in my car on the off chance that, like, you know, my iPod stops working, or, well, I don't have an iPod. I have a USB with songs on it in my car. If that ever, like, stops working and the radio doesn't work, I have CDs, because I just, no. Oh, I hate driving in silence. That is the worst. Hot dogs are better than hamburgers and cheeseburgers. I disagree. I prefer cheeseburgers. Onion rings are better than french fries. No, I like french fries more. Beer tastes better at room temperature. Beer tastes better never. Concerts are a waste of money. Just watch music videos. Like, I agree with this to an extent. Like, I don't want to see every single band that I love live just because I know some bands put on, you know, like, an amazing spectacle. Like, I've seen Cher. That woman is amazing. I don't know if you guys have seen her live, but she's insane. I love her so much. And so I'm just worried that, like, if I go to see somebody else who I also love, it'll kind of be a letdown in comparison, because it just won't be so ostentatious and big. But also, my ears were plugged up for the next 2 days, because concerts are just really loud. So generally, I just don't want to go to a concert because it's so loud. Friends isn't that good of a TV show. I haven't seen every single episode, but every time I catch little, like, snippets, I've always enjoyed it. And then the few episodes I have seen, I've liked all of them. So, Phoebe all the way. Androids are better than Apple iPhones. I haven't had an Android, so I wouldn't know. Sprinkles are gross, and ice cream should be served plain. Sprinkles are gross. Yes, I do agree with that. I don't like sprinkles on ice cream or cake, anything. I don't like how sprinkles taste. But I'm cool with, like, syrups and other things on ice cream. Sprinkles are not the only option. Movie theater popcorn isn't very good. I agree with that. I'm not really big on popcorn, so... New York City isn't that glamorous. Haven't been there, so I can't have an opinion. There's no point to having a social media profile. I'm a military brat, so there is always going to be a point for me. Not every couple needs to have children. I do agree with that. There are people who don't want to have kids, and they would be miserable if they did. I don't think anyone should be raised in that scenario. If you don't want kids, don't have kids, and then you don't have to worry about it. I prefer to listen to the radio over watching a television show. Absolutely not. There are too many commercials on the radio versus now, you know, I have Netflix and there are no ads, so there are no commercials. There's no reason to make your bed every morning. I make it. Well, I did make it every morning, but when DJ is still asleep when I wake up, which is almost every single day, I don't, because I leave it dark and I try and just slip out of bed so I don't wake him up. But whenever he's not here, I do make the bed in the morning. Listening to podcasts is more enjoyable than listening to music. I listen to them for different reasons. So I don't know. I feel like I definitely listen to more music than I do podcasts, so I guess I have to disagree. People that read are more intelligent. I don't know if I can even say if I agree or disagree with that. Because I feel like it's generally true. You know, the more you read, the more knowledge you obtain. So, love is not a choice. I agree with that. Maple walnut ice cream is better than butter pecan ice cream. I really like butter pecan. I don't think I've ever had maple walnut. But I'm not gonna lie, I think I'd prefer butter pecan if there weren't pecans in it. Oatmeal raisin cookies are better than chocolate chip cookies. Yes, 100%. I agree with that one. Yes. Grape flavored ice pops are the best flavor. No. Eggnog is delicious. I've never had eggnog, and I doubt I would like it. Wendy's has better chicken nuggets than McDonald's. I don't think I've ever had chicken nuggets from Wendy's. But I really, really, really like the ones from McDonald's, so probably not for me. Cheese ruins flavorful dishes. I disagree. Oh, that's my sister. And I'm back. Okay, you don't need a college degree to get a job. I unfortunately agree with this. It annoys me how badly everybody makes it out to seem like you need to get a degree. And then, you know, my job that I'm currently at, I have a degree. And I'm making less than I did in my previous job, where my degree had no relevance. So it's kind of like, what was the point of getting a degree? You know, like it didn't help me at all. Every single place I tried, I applied for a job for after I graduated was like, oh, like you don't have any experience, and we're gonna go for people that have more experience. Which on one hand I get it, but like, dude, I went to school for this for years. You know, you know that I care about this and I want to do better and I want to do this. I'm not just doing it because I had to or whatever, or whatever. It just annoys me. Seafood is disgusting. It's certain seafood, but certain seafood is amazing and delicious. Raw onions taste good. No, they don't. Blech. Coffee isn't that good. You're just addicted to caffeine. Oh, coffee is disgusting. Yeah, I do have a lot of unpopular opinions, don't I? I'm so sorry. Dunkin' Donuts has better coffee than Starbucks. I hate coffee. It doesn't matter. Cats are better than dogs. I do agree with that. Sweating and working out is enjoyable. Sweating is not enjoyable. Working out is. High school sweethearts stay together for the title, not because they truly want to. I disagree. My friends Dennis and oh my goodness, I just blanked on her name. I can see her face in my mind. Dennis and Janelle. There we go, Janelle. Last I checked, they were still together, and it's been more than a decade. And they see, like, even back then, they seemed like such a wonderful couple. You know, they weren't the kind that would constantly break up and get back together and break up and get back together. That was what annoyed the heck out of me. I hated couples that did that crap. Yeah, it says they're still together. Oh my god. It says they got engaged in December. I didn't know that. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy for them. Did they post anything about it? I don't see anything. I am so annoyed right now. Why did I not know this? Did Janelle post about it? I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic, but this is very important. Some of these guys, like these two were some of my best friends. Yep, right there. I see it. Most memorable Christmas ever. Oh my god! I'm so happy for them. Oh my gosh. Man, somebody posted on Dennis's Facebook years ago, and they're like, oh my gosh, congratulations on the engagement with Janelle. And myself and a ton of other people were like, oh my god, congratulations, you guys, that's so amazing. And then it turned out to be a prank. And I'm still really annoyed about that. Like, you don't do that. And it wasn't Dennis that did it. It was one of his friends. So I was just like, dude, you just pulled this prank on all of their friends. Like, that's ridiculous. You shouldn't do that. Made me so angry. So angry. Okay. Oh my god, they got engaged. I'm so happy for them. I don't even remember what I was doing. Oh, the popular opinions and childhood sweethearts. Or high school sweethearts, whatever. It's working out for them, and every time they look happy to me. And you know what? That's what matters, is that they're happy. A trip to the mountains is better than a trip to the beach. I think it depends on who you're with and where you're going. Because sometimes I will agree with that. Chicken nachos are better than beef nachos. I'd rather just have nachos with no meat. Pumpkin pie isn't good. No, it's not. Dark chocolate is better than milk chocolate. Ew, I hate dark chocolate. No. Cold maple syrup is better than warm maple syrup. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Waffles and pancakes are basically the same. Basically, they are. Like, waffles are just kind of crunchy pancakes with holes in them. That's it. They're both delicious. I will absolutely eat both of those if given the opportunity.
And that is the end of 4 Heavenly Beasts, day 42. I had a bunch of errands to run, so I didn't have time to film it yesterday. Sorry. I got 3 hours and 8 minutes of footage. I finished page 6, so I'm currently at 236 hours and 32 minutes for this.
How many stitches?
No.
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 That's not a number.
That's just a no.
Is it like a...
Like, okay, I can actually get you that, minus the extra that I've done. So... That is 100 stitches times 450.
So, 450.
4,500.
Yeah, 4,500.
Give or take however much, because probably give. Like 100 is 2 rows under where I go, like where the page actually ends. But I've done significantly more than just that, because I go on to the next page, which will make it so much easier when I do the pages underneath. I finished a row. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. Well, that didn't work. I guess I'll roll it this way now.
Adapt, overcome, survive.
I'm surviving so far. But yeah, I had errands to run, and then D&D happened. So I'm a little tired. I got to bed kind of late, but it was fun. 11.
I mean, given that most D&D nights we end at 11.
It was fun. I wasn't playing any of the good guys in the fights, so it was great for me. Did not like being a good guy and the bad guy. It's very confusing. Just in my head, I don't know. So yeah.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with any of this. So, like, subscribe, share, comment. All that jazz. And I'll see you guys in the next video. What? 4.
How many stitches per heavenly beast?
No, I'm not doing that. Like, I calculated the average time it took me to do a Pokemon, and I think it was like 4 to 6 hours. Where's my calculator? Well, I mean, so I got, what, 1,200 hours or something like that, divided by 151 Pokemon, almost 8 hours. 1,200 sounds too high, but I don't remember how many it was. I do remember it was like 131 days, though.
I'm not trying to decide which Pokemon would have taken you the longest. It's probably like Blastoise or Charizard or Venusaur.
Because they're big and not covered up by other Pokemon?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we had this chat. Oh, they're in order.
No, they're not.
They're kind of in order.
Kind of, but they're not completely.
Well, no.
I talked about the creator with about that. There are some that are not in the right order because it didn't look right when they were perfectly lined up. Like, there are times when, you know, the second evolution pops up before the first one. But they're basically in the right order.
Now I have to find this. It's like the world's worst Waldo.
World's worst Waldo?
Where's Waldo? Well, because, like, I don't know what Waldo looks like in this case. I just know there's a Pokemon out of order somewhere.
There's more than one. It's not just one.
I'm not really seeing that.
Liz worked on this. for 131 days, but let's question her knowledge
I'm
about
not
it.
saying you're wrong. I'm saying I'm not seeing it.
Like, I'd go over and look at it with him, but he is not dressed.
I'm
So,
wearing a blanket.
is that a yes? You want me to film you?
No.
Okay, then. See, I'm over here trying to be a nice girlfriend, and he's intentionally making it difficult.
No, I just am making polite conversation.
He's making it difficult.
The bats are kind of on top of each other.
Okay, where are my albums? I need a freaking picture. Okay, I'll just do Epic Pokemon Cross Stitch, and I'm sure it'll pop up.
Weedle, Kakuna's before Weedle. There, okay. Oh, I found one there.
Kakuna is before Weedle, you guys.
Kakuna's barely in this. I don't think this guy liked Kakuna.
I think he did what he could.
Just saying. Pikachu
Let's
is
see.
standing on Kakuna's head, and that's
Wow,
all we
this
can do.
quality is terrible. There we go, that's much better. Let's see.
No, that would be the next line, so that would make sense.
Can't believe this is my life now, you guys. Yeah, Golbat and Zubat are messed up.
Well, they're on top of each other.
Golbat's wing is before Zubat's face. Graveler is before Geodude.
No.
Yeah.
So, yes. I looked at that and went, no, that's right.
You dork.
You're arguing with the tired person. This is what
I'm
you get.
tired too. Screw
I'm
you.
more tired. I had less sleep.
Mm-hmm. And whose fault is that? Not mine.
It could be. You don't
It's
know.
not.
Maybe you kicked me.
No. No.
You've woken me up before.
Yeah, because you were snoring.
Also, 'cause
I
you
think
had-
that was it.
Well, you've had-
Those are the only ones I'm finding. But confirmed, some of them are in an order.
So how many stitches per beast?
No, I'm not doing that math.
But there's only 4 of them. It should be easy.
There's 5 of them.
Why is it called 4 Heavenly Beasts?
I don't know, because apparently a turtle with a snake on his back counts as 1.
Ah, the turtle snake.
I'm just saying, like, I've already done the turtle.
Nature's most reptilian reptile.
There is a snake on that turtle.
Maybe it's his tail.
And basically the rest of this is mostly a phoenix. Which kind of bugs me. Like,
Isn't there a bunch of dragon left?
not as much as there is phoenix. I'm just like, come on, bro. You have a good you got a dragon. And then out of real animals, the tiger, specifically the white tiger, is my favorite. Like, why they gotta be so small in comparison to the phoenix? Like, I know that's a really good Fall Out Boy song, but I've been talking. I've had this filming for 8 minutes. Do you have anything you'd like to add? That isn't a number and another number? Or a number and something else?
What if it's just letters?
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah, like N and O.
No. You know what? I'll accept this. This answer is accepted. Do I want to cross stitch today? My wrist hurts. I don't think so. I already did my outro, so bye.
You don't get